Also, I just wanted to hold on just a second. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say, well, see, yesterday. Uh, I'm getting forgetful these days. But anyway, I guess it was yesterday. Maybe, maybe it was yesterday evening. I mean the day before. Whatever. Anyway, I had recorded a part two to the defend or not to defend. Anyway, I'm hoping I can get that loaded in today, and if not, then tomorrow. But anyway, I just wanted to just kind of just do a little talking. I guess a lot of times that's why I just think of all of what I do is talk, but I'm not talking about like talk to be talking, just talk to hear myself talk. No, not that kind of talking. I like to talk to people, and I don't want to be talking at them, you know. And that's easy for anybody to do, really. There's things, even whether we're right or we're wrong, the point is that sometimes there's this part of us that we want so desperately to be right about something that we often forget that the other person may be weaker than we, and they can, like a person can only accept so much at a time. We sometimes inadvertently try to force things down our throat when they're not ready for it. And instead of spoon feeding it to them a little at a time, we try to force it down. And this is something that we should try to remind ourselves and ask the Lord to help us to remember this. It is easy for anybody to get beside themselves and forget. We human beings, we tend to do that a lot. And we need to ask the Lord to help us to get more of a self-control over our natures, and to help us to do His will. Just like the Lord said in the garden, when He prayed, "Your will, not mine." Can that be our prayer? Your will, but not mine. Yours alone. Not my will. Seems like our wills gets us in so much trouble, doesn't it? We tend to try to think that, that in our thinking a lot of times it's like, oh, it's my way or it's the highway. That's, I'm not saying everyone, but when I say everyone, I'm just talking generally. I'm not talking about every single person, okay? But it seems like everyone gets into that type of thinking, and it ends up causing troubles. You get arguments, disagreements, and fighting and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you just get all kinds of, and that's not good. When we are talking to people, let's also talk with them. But let us not agree, remember, if what they say is against the teachings of Yeshua, but at the same time never talk down to them. Love them and pray for them and encourage them to pray, and to let them know that you do care about them, and don't, when you even tell them that you care about them and that you love them, don't talk to them in such a way like you're talking to them like they're some little baby. Like they're down way here while you're way up here. I mean, but also at the same time, it's one of these balancing acts, guys. It's what it amounts to, is you have to balance it in. And see, now the Lord never said that this was going to be easy for either of us, but we got to know how to approach people, whether they're brothers and sisters in Yeshua or people out there in the world. But we need to know how to talk to them, not at them. You know, talk with them, and but yet not be of them. But we need to have love all the way around. Have the love of Yeshua in our hearts. You know, I come to think that if a person will practice really, and I mean really, look into the Gospels and put into practice the teachings of Yeshua, then the things that are around us that comes against us, that assault our minds, that tries to tear us down, that we will not be shaken, because of something that Yeshua said in the parable about the house being built on the rock and the one that was built on the sand. So if you get a chance, read that parable again, and then let's look at his teachings, because we need that. Oh, how we need it. I need it. You need it. We all need it. So let us love one another and never get tired of doing good. Never get tired of seeking out to reach out to others. Never get tired of doing the Lord's work. For one day we will lay our burdens down. But just remember this, once we enter into the kingdom, the work don't stop there. No, we still get to work for the Lord. What that'll be, I don't know, but it's going to be marvelous. And just think, you won't have to worry about your bodies getting tired and wore out now, will you? No, we won't. That's a wonderful promise, of the things to come. When we read his word and see all that, is just great. Well, I wanted to share that with you and talk to you, and let us all talk to each other. Okay? Let us not talk at each other. Let us talk to each other. Okay? Shalom. Oh.